Alrighty. So this is going to be a reading for my Cancers. Thank you so much for joining me here. This is going to be a look at what harsh truths you may be needing to hear right now, or not right now, but for March 2021. So let's go ahead and get straight into it. If you're new here, welcome. Make sure that you're subscribed, you hit that notification bell. Also, if you would like a personal, check out the description. Cancers. What is the harsh truth they need to hear? Cancers. Alrighty. So we have sovereignty, pleasure, hunger, action, and assessing. Cancers. Harsh truths they need to hear. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into it. So first card we're going to talk about is sovereignty. And with this card, the way that this image is looking, I was kind of staring at it while I was shuffling. This is different. So this is knowing your personal power, in my opinion. There's a need for you guys to kind of take your personal power back. I'm just getting this energy where you guys may have been giving other people too much of the benefit of the doubt, or giving them too much of your power, in a sense. Them being able to affect your personal emotions, them being able to affect your thinking process, or even your sleep schedule for some of you. This is a need for you to make sure that you're taking back your power, especially if anyone else is kind of removing that factor from you in any sort of way. This is making sure also, like I said, that you're realizing your own personal power and the power of the tongue. The way that you speak over your life is what your life will continue to be. So if you're speaking negativity, excuse me, speaking negativity over your own existence, then you don't even need an enemy. What's the point of having an enemy if you're going to be the one to create doubt and struggle and strife in your own life? Okay, so this is being more mindful about that energy. Hold on, let me make this to where you guys can even see this better. Because I think this angle. All right, there we go. This may be a little bit better. But yes, there's definitely a need for you to be careful with that. Now, the next card we have is pleasure. So with this is kind of straightforward. This is enjoying life. You guys need to prioritize enjoying life. Some of you have been so in tune with like work, or you may be someone who's been cooped up in the house because wherever you may live, it may be on lockdown. Look, I'm in Florida, so I don't know nothing about that. But with the pleasure card, this is experiencing more fun moments. Even if you are going through the quarantine right now, you can experience fun moments in the house. This is just finding new things to occupy your time with, possibly trying to get creative with some things. Also, when it comes to sexual encounters that you may have in the month of March, make sure that you're not giving access to your body to anybody who's just trying to use you for a joyride and no real intentions of staying around, and you guys are aware of this. And I'm gonna just leave it at that. Now we do have hunger. So with this card, there's a need for you to feed your inner hunger. If you're hungry for success, what can you do to get to success? Be more diligent in your actions, making sure that your mind frame is in a position for success. Okay, this is also showing you when it comes to your internal hunger, there's a reason why you have it. So the harsh truth is, with this hunger that you may have, there's a need for you to go out there and quench that hunger. And it's only going to come from you taking action. The abundance you want, the love life that you want. You have to do the necessary work to get to that point. It's not just going to fall in your lap. That's not real. Now we also have the action card. So another harsh truth you really need to hear. There's a need for there to be more action taken. I kind of said that just now. I didn't even realize that this card was right here. That's so weird. But with the action card, there's a need for you to be consistent in your actions. Look at the actions that you're taking and how it may affect your reality. But definitely making sure when it comes to things that you're trying to manifest, that you don't think that you doing something one time a month is going to get you any closer to your desired goal in your career. It's kind of like, okay, for instance, if you have a workout goal and you're trying to drop 100 pounds, you're not going to go to the gym one time a month and eat healthy 2 times the whole entire month and expect results. Same thing with career, except the difference is with the body, it's like a physical thing. But when we're talking about, well, money is physical too, but we're talking about basically action is needed and repeated action, consistent action to get to anywhere in life. Even when it comes to healing, this is not something you just decide to just let go of problems of the past and then you're just healed. No, it's something you have to diligently work on. Now, we do have assessing. Now, with this card, the harsh truth is you guys need to make sure that you're overlooking your current plan. And if you don't have a plan in terms of your life and where you would like to see it go in 2021, there may be a need for you to write some things down in terms of where you would like to see yourself in 2021 and how exactly you plan on executing certain moves to get to where you want to go. Now, and this is also having a bigger picture in terms of situations that come up in the month of March. Now we have hope is the conduit, for miracles. And with this card, this is important for you to understand that belief is really important when it comes to manifestation, because I kind of broke this down for a different sign. Hope is what's going to back belief. Okay. And when you have a belief in something, when you have hope in something, then you're more diligent in action. If you don't really believe that something will happen, then you'll half-ass it. So there's a need for you to have faith and hope, because this is what's going to be the fuel to keep your car going, which is you and your focused efforts. Okay. We also have, I do whatever it takes to get closer to consciousness. So this is important. There's a need for you guys to make sure you're staying in alignment with the spiritual growth that you guys are currently undergoing and not losing sight of the work that you're doing. And this is also continuing every single day to, meditate. And also get in tune with your internal consciousness. Whew, you guys are going to roast me in the comments for that. Consciousness. Jeez, I could not get that word out. I know how to say it. I just was having like a tongue twister moment. But this is also talking about the subconscious as well. A harsh truth is some of you, the movements that you're making that may be detrimental may be more programmed in the subconscious and you may not be aware of it, which is okay. Now, the last card, it says, I am spirit having a human experience and I'm here to get closer to love. So with this card, there's a need for you to understand that, yes, you are a spirit having a human experience, and that you are here to also get closer to the vibration of love, but also to learn from those experiences and have spiritual, or your spirit grow, have spiritual growth come from that. Also, with this card, there's another harsh truth you guys may be needing to realize. There's a need for you guys to make sure you have a fair balance between your spirituality and practicality. Like this card says, you're a spirit having a human experience. So there's no need for you to kind of separate the two. This is just a vessel. But while we're here, there are certain things that we're here to fulfill, and there's certain things that we have to do to kind of play the game. So when you kind of slip into just being just straight up spiritual and just wanting to like run off into a forest, it's like disconnecting. It's disconnecting from reality in the physical realm. It's almost like, that's a whole nother topic, but make sure you understand that you have a fair balance, that you're not too spiritual to where you become homeless, and also not too practical to where you have no real depth to your own spirit. That's really what I'm trying to say. But this is what I see. I really wish you the best of luck. If you do have any excuse me. If you do have any questions, leave them below. But if you want to get a personal, check out the description box, and I will see you in the next one.